Welcome back to 340 Paddler, and today we're going to look at the hydration system that, if you're paying attention, is being put in about 2 hours since the last video because it just happened to show up on Amazon. So what am I doing? What I'm doing is I'm going to run the race with two camelbacks running at the same time, and I always want them as low as possible in the boat, and I have no problem cutting large gaping holes into the boat. So what I have done is I've taken the hose, run it up. I'm simply using the drinking hose from each of these reservoirs, run it up to a T which runs to the hatch on a quick connect, so that boom, now my ground crew can swap out those two and put in two more. From the hatch right there we have a drinking hose, about 6 feet of hose, which is wound up right there right now, which will route back along the edge of the boat, right up and to me, which means that I can carry 4 to 6 liters, depending on the size of the camelbacks I use, in the boat, right there in front. The reason I didn't put them in back is this hatch is slightly too small at 5 inches for those camelbacks. If I went with a different brand, it probably wouldn't matter, but it does for this one because these are a little bit larger. And I went with camelback just because I've had a couple of bags recently puncture, and I do not want that happening on the 340. And I'll have other fluids with me as well, so usually I've got more than enough to get me through as far as I need to on the race. And the reason I didn't go through the drain plug here is I want to be able to close this hatch, which is why I go through the hatch, keeping things a little more watertight. And I have carved away a little bit of the stringer, but not very much, just enough to get these in and out fairly quickly. And this system should work out really well. You could always do the same thing in the back. Just try to avoid putting your hydration system on the back deck. It will actually raise your center of gravity, and that will be an issue. So there you go. There's my Gorilla Tape, there's my hydration system, and this is 340 Paddler, hoping that you keep your paddle in the water.